listeners, while the spirit of Halloween still draws breath and Mariah Carey stirs from her slumber, we welcome you back to the second half of our cursed coverage. If you've just tuned in, you've missed a terrifying treat, but don't fret, there's plenty of fright left. This is Real Jumpers, and I am your spectral guide, Turner Thompson. My cackling crew and I have just arrived back from a ghost hunt at the old McCreary house to bring you this tale. Lock the doors, turn out the lights, and let the screams of part 2 commence!
走れソリよ風のように過ぎりあろうパドルパドル
What the f*** was that?
I like to mention that Mariah Carey is not defrosting. She's been defrosted, my dude. She's in Sephora, and she just released pajamas.
Well, in all honesty, I wrote the script to be read on Saturday, the night that she was being unthawed, but you people had to delay.
What do you mean, you people?
I had nothing to do with that.
I had to delay because I wanted to partake in family traditions.
Everyone introduce yourself really quick.
Hi, I am Akemi, your resident VTuber in process. I have already switched out my Halloween decorations for Christmas. Fuck you, Turner.
Crypt Keeper Dion here. And Turner, you're upsetting all the spirits by awakening all these dead movies for us to watch.
But it's our brand, dude. Good evening. I'm Harry Dombler Potter, and I'm here to Vada Kedavra every single one of you, even though guns exist. I cast 9 mil. I cast 9 mil.
A nice reference to the conversation we keep having every other week. Can you use guns in Harry Potter?
I've yet to get a good, satisfying answer for that. Anyway, Steve, go.
Hey guys, it's me, Steve. I have nothing else to say, except Padoru time, motherfluffers.
It's November.
It's Padoru time. You shut your mouth.
Oh, it's Padoru
Speaking
time.
of that, we're the only country in the entire world that celebrates Thanksgiving, so we're the wrong ones.
It's an American holiday.
No, Canada celebrates Thanksgiving in October.
I have so many questions.
Well, it's the same continent. It's the same continent we stole from other people. Just like the Gill man steals Brazilian people's lives.
This is the explanations I give my parents and people when they come over to my house and see Christmas decorations in November. Everybody else is celebrating Christmas.
It's God. Sounds like you had a whole thing to say there. No, I don't. I just don't get you people. You start celebrating Halloween in late July. You start celebrating Christmas in November. It doesn't make any sense.
I don't start celebrating Halloween until September, but this is because I get nice decorations. I want to enjoy them for more than a month.
I do it it's just October. October is spooky month. That's the month.
Also, Christmas is my husband's favorite holiday. I don't get a choice.
Hey, that's my husband's favorite holiday.
Christmas is the next season after Halloween.
Our husband?
What about Thanksgiving? Who the
what
cares? Yeah, no one, I guess.
What people don't seem to get is that though Thanksgiving is a major holiday, Thanksgiving doesn't have a season.
That being said, let's get to part 2 of the movie before we give Dom an aneurysm.
I'm not having an aneurysm. I'm just disappointed. In the event that the person or people listening to this episode didn't look at the title, this is part 2 of our coverage on Creature of the Black Lagoon from 1954, same year as Godzilla. Which it's Creature from the African American Lagoon. I'm sorry, the Creature from the African American Lagoon.
Wait, but I thought it was in Brazil.
No, it's in Australia. Don't you hear the kookaburras?
So does that mean it's Creature from the Hispanic Lagoon?
I don't know.
Listen. We're just trying to be politically correct here.
No. At this point, might as well just call it Creature from the San Francisco Bay.
Good point, because that's where they filmed this.
No, it was in Florida, remember?
Oh, okay.
Creature from the Miami Lagoon. That doesn't roll off the tongue as well.
How did they get inside of Florida?
Let's be honest, Turner. That wasn't a lagoon. That was a pool.
I'm about to lagoon. Shut up! I'm trying to do my thing.
Turner had all this planned out on his script. Like no script survives contact with your dumbass friends.
The script is literally just there, so I have something to fall back on. Anyway, first of all, guys, I wanted to tell you something. Today is actually Godzilla Day.
Oh, then why the f*** aren't we doing Godzilla?
Who cares?
Because I poorly planned this out, just like everything I do.
Didn't you want to release something on Godzilla Day last year and did not be able to do it?
Yes, and then I forgot.
And then you wanted to be better about it this year.
And then I forgot.
Well, there's always next year to be a failure.
There's always next year. We'll be still doing this by next year.
All right, viewers, you heard it here. Turner isn't going to forget next year.
Oh, God. Please, someone clip this.
Oh, no. Speaking of which, what's that over there?
Huh?
Holy shit, it's our link to our podcast Patreon.
Oh my God, it's coming at Mark Speed!
If you guys happen to enjoy our show, you can always support us directly by going to patreon.com/RealJumpersPodcast. There you can get early access to our episodes that are uncensored, and we'll have extra spicy bits that we can't put on YouTube and other platforms. You will get early access to our movie night highlight reels. We have about 6 episodes of uncensored Real Jumpers already on the Patreon if you guys want to go check that out. And we have a movie night highlight reel of us watching Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, which is hysterical. Please go watch it.
Please pay our editor so we don't have to.
Don't put yourselves out, though.
Yes, exactly. You don't have to.
Totally put yourselves out.
Give me all your money that you've dedicated to your grandma's Christmas present, you losers.
Can we keep that?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
If you can't give us money, you can always help us out by, like, comment, subscribing, and hitting that little bell icon on YouTube and sharing our podcast with fellow cinema fanatics, because trust me, word of mouth is like the biggest thing. It can help us so much for a small channel like us.
Yeah, Jerry, I see you. You want to put that in your Discord chat, don't you? Go ahead. It's okay.
Come on, the one guy in Uganda that listens to us, please help us out. Remember that our broadcasts are now available on pretty much every podcast platform you could find. And lastly, everything we say on this broadcast is for entertainment purposes only. Any alternative facts we present to you are for your amusement only. So feel free to correct us in the comments below. Is there anything you guys want to say before we get started?
I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Stay warm.
That's so sweet.
Let's drop, mother...
I won't be next week.
Well, where the f*** do we drop? It's either a f***ing lagoon or there's fossils over there that we shouldn't destroy. Like, there's no f***ing landing zone.
I'm just going to aim for the Amazon. Literally anywhere in there is terrifying.
That's true. You got river dragons over there.
Or Australia.
Oh, Amazon's worse, actually.
I think so. I might die of thirst, though, in Australia, though, so that might be horrifying. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, gear up. We're jumping feet first into the spirit of the season. This is Real Jumpers. Now let's drop. All right, so let's do a quick recap of what happened last time on Real Jumpers.
Racist.
No.
So yes, it was definitely racist.
Thanks for dropping with us, y'all.
Yeah, that's it. That's the movie. We're going to go now. Bye.
Our terrifying tale began with a scientific breakthrough. Dr. Carl Maya's expedition into the Amazon unearthed a fossil that is, spits in the face of evolution and totally a win for creationism or whatever, and is a huge, shocking, it looks like an ape's hand, but it has webbing and claws, and it dates back to the Devonian period. Woo!
Terrifying's a very strong word for this movie.
It was terrifying back then.
Was it?
No.
The prop for the hand is pretty scary. I mean, that looks kind of cool. It, clawing its way out of the rock face. That was kind of cool.
No, we all agreed for the very first Gojira, despite the googly eyes, seeing Godzilla for the first time actually would be pretty scary.
Yeah, but then to go from Godzilla to a fish man who lives in a river that I'm never going to set foot in.
I mean, would you rather fight Radiation Central or the dude who targets Brazilians and you're Brazilian?
Okay, so that's specifically scarier to Brazilians.
But I am a white female, so...
Anyway, Dr. Maya goes back to his
Science lair.
lair.
Oh, I thought you said lawyer.
And he finds a former student of his named Dr. David Reed and David's love interest, Kay Lawrence, and the financially motivated Dr. Mark Williams, who immediately saw fame and funding in the discovery. They then decide to board the jungle steamer known as the Rita, that is captained by Captain Lucas.
I love this man.
Yeah, he's cool. He's a badass. He's got a really cool thing that he does later. Unfortunately, when they arrive at the camp, they quickly discover that the 2 Brazilians that Dr. Maya left behind had been palmed to death.
Palmed to death.
Did you say what to death?
Palmed to death.
I thought you said pomp, like pomp and circumstance. I'm like, did they graduate and just die?
No, they got...
What?
I don't know.
What monster movie did you watch? They go to a 4-year university, they struggle through all of their classes, and they just barely pass, and then at graduation, the principal just shoots them.
Sounds like normal college to me.
Yeah, kind of.
After brushing off the death of 2 people who had their whole lives ahead of them, they try and dig for more fossils and find jack shit. So they decide that, wait a minute, maybe the rest of the fossil washed down the stream into the fabled Black Lagoon. Excuse me, African-American Lagoon.
It's Brazilian. It's Hispanic.
The Brazilian Lagoon.
Brazilian Lagoon.
So the expedition forged ahead. David and Mark are the first to dive in, collecting samples, unaware of the gill man stalking everyone nearby. Then the creature then develops a dangerous fascination with Kay's ankles.
Monster puts all feet fetish guys to shame.
He was the original foot fetishist.
Mm-hmm.
Send me pictures of your feet.
After the gill man has a fanciful swim with Kay, he gets caught in their net and absolutely devastates their rigging system.
Oh, you mean her stupid ass blonde bimbo chick scare movie white chick swim?
Yes.
She should have died from that.
Damn, the animosity.
Oh my god.
She's the reason white girls in scary movies are given a bad name.
And I was thinking about that the other day, and I think, Turner, you and I were talking about it. We joke that he palms people to death, but he's of sufficient strength to rip a hole through a net and, tear off the crane or whatever of the ship just by, moving through the water. So he could totally just palm your face and probably crush it like a balloon.
Like a grape.
And we discussed last episode that was bullshit.
It's bullshit that his size could do that. I mean, he's only 6'7".
He's the first fishman. It's okay.
Oh, I think that joke went over all your heads.
No, 6'7". I think that's still short king energy.
Shut up.
I don't care how strong he is. I don't care how good of a swimmer he is. Something that big cannot displace enough water to snap the freaking rod that the net was connected to and shake the boat like that.
It's semantics.
I don't know, man. If you tried to tie a rope around a bull shark, I'm pretty sure he could tear through a net and rip the crane off of a boat too.
No. Rip the crane off no. Absolutely not.
I think a great white shark could do that, but that's 10 times the body mass of whatever the gill man is.
We'll find out later.
You work on that. Anyway, so after ripping his way through the net, the 2 white guys are like, we should totally get in the water with something that powerful.
Yeah, let's go hunting, boys.
We've got a harpoon gun. There's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, they feel so safe with that harpoon gun. It's the exact same energy of in Friday the 13th. All right, there is clearly a killer with the machete on the loose. Let's have sex.
Yes, a bull shark can destroy the crane on a fishing boat. As seen in incidents, the bull sharks have been known to attack fishing boats, causing significant damage. The sharks have been observed ramming the boats and attacking the engines, which can lead to severe damage to the crane and other critical components of the boat. It is crucial for fishermen to be aware of potential dangers posed by bull sharks and to take necessary precautions to protect their boats.
I was right. Suck my dick.
That doesn't fit in my head at all how that works out, so I'm going to look into that.
Disabling the crane in that way sounds like it damaged something in the workings of operating the crane, not actually snapping it in two.
Yeah. But ramming into the boat, however.
Slightly unrelated, actually. I saw a video the other day where these dudes were like on an African safari, and this hippo just comes after them like they owe him money for no good reason. It's terrifying.
Actual legit terrifying.
Yeah, that is a monster.
You ever see a hippo's skull? It does not look anything like what the end product is.
That reminds me, I was watching the Camp Cretaceous sequel of that Jurassic Park show, and they were on a boat, and they were thinking that the dinosaur was about to rise from the water, and they were relieved when they found out it was just a hippo, and it was like, wait, hippo? Ah!
That's just as terrifying.
That's not much better.
Doesn't the hippo fight a baryonyx in that exact same sequence? That's
Yes.
just awesome.
Yes, it does. It puts up a pretty damn good fight, too.
All right, I need to watch that later. I need to go and watch Chaos Theory and that whole stuff.
That shark theory might be possible. I just watched a video of a bull shark just jumping 15 feet out of the water onto a boat.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Anyways. Sorry. So when they're down below, Mark has the bright idea to shoot a harpoon into the guy. He's like, oh, you got me in my back. Next shot, it's in my stomach.
Also, the harpoon is barely dangling. I get why it's like that, but it looks like the harpoon is just glued to him, not actually affecting him in any way.
Yeah, it looks like it's glued to the suit.
If we take that quite literally, it almost seems like no matter how strong that harpoon is, it's not going very deep. This guy is mildly bulletproof.
You know what happens when you walk through a brush of like prickles and some stick to your skin?
Oh, yeah.
Where are you going with this?
That's exactly what the harpoon did.
It's not what it's supposed to do.
So after they pissed him off, they go above deck, and David the whole time was trying to get a picture of the gill man, while Mark wanted to mount it on his wall.
Hunter at heart. He wants to put it next to the deer.
I will mount your head where my tail used to be.
I literally just thought of like some classic like British explorer in his study, smoke like one of those pipes, reading a magazine, and you can just see the gill man's astonished face mounted on a wall.
Oh wait! Astonished face with a couple with the hands. You got to put the hands in there too because the claws are really cool.
No, you know what? It's the surprised Pikachu face.
And he's just like reading the paper like, the storm's coming in. Ooh, the harvest is doing well.
Oh, look at the fisherman. He looks astonished.
Anyway, so they're trying to develop the photo down below. David does not know how to properly develop photos because there's light freaking everywhere, so it ruins his photo.
Yep.
And while they're doing this, the gill man just, because he's pissed off that he got shot, just takes out another Brazilian and takes his ass straight to the bottom of the lagoon.
Did you mention how there's no way that that photo should have came through?
We mentioned it in part 1. We bashed it to hell and back.
Oh, it still pisses me off.
And that's where we left off in our last episode.
Because they're developing this photo. And they use I believe they use pretty harsh they can use pretty harsh chemicals when developing photos. And there's just an injured guy chilling right next to them on the bed.
Oh no, that's actually later. He doesn't get injured till way later.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the one guy that survived.
That's when they were making the drugs and the guy was just chilling on the bed.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened.
Oh, we'll get to that. There's some funny shit that happens with him.
All right. So that's where we left off last time. Now we're picking back up with the plot.
Fish.
Yeah,
Yes.
kind of.
Yeah, they're going to go party and they're going to drug the fish and they're going to take them home. And I'm going to stop there.
Shut up. Shut up, all of you people. Jesus Christ.
You're the one that asked us to be here, sir. You know exactly what we're like.
You all know who we're about.
I know. It makes good content. So they construct a cage out of bamboo. Where they got the bamboo is beyond me.
They took a trip to China, dumbass.
In the woods? Duh.
Shut up.
I live in the South, and I've got bamboo growing in my front yard. It's an invasive species.
I don't think there was bamboo in America in the 50s. You can correct me if I'm wrong about that, but I don't think
They're
was.
not in America, Turner. They're in the African-American lagoon.
I'm going to end this analogy because I'm not winning this one.
He's learning as he fights.
They're in the Australian Amazon in Florida.
Somehow.
Okay. Anyway, so they build a cage out of bamboo, and Mark is like, this is a waste of time. We should just shoot him again.
Honestly, that's the most practical thing they've said all movie.
David says something kind of weird. Like, he says, I got a hunch that this creature remembers the past and more. And I was like, do you mean he has pattern recognition and he can remember? Are you saying he has the ability to remember what happened to him? Because that's a really strange way to say it.
That's the equivalent of saying this moose is transcendent. What the do you mean?
Gotta sound all sciencey and
It went from a baby and now it's full grown. It's transcendent.
But
what?
the moose remembers us from yesterday, so it's transcendent?
It remembers the past and more.
It's going to turn into the legendary super creature. Trademark pending.
Anyway, basically the whole point of that is to point out that the creature remembers that they shot him. Like, I guess.
I don't know why they needed so many words to say it.
Assuming that this fisherman has humanoid responses and cognitive functions. Bear with me here. Okay. If someone shot you today and you saw a clear look on the clear look of their face, would you remember it?
If someone shot me, I'd be f***ing dead.
not necessarily.
If court dramas have anything to go on, then eyewitness testimony is the weakest form of evidence.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that what David is saying is that maybe the fishman has more humanoid cognitive thinking.
Yes. Again, I'm just pointing out that it's a weird way to say it. He could have just said it's a lot smarter than we think it is.
It's a human with gills. You can see the guy is wearing a mask. I can see his lips under his lips.
So now they defeat him at the very end. They just realize he's a dude in a suit.
Take his head off like Scooby-Doo.
So, Gil, man, how did you actually break our crane? Oh, that's easy. I just used my bazooka. Underwater? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling Brazilians.
And your white girl in a swimsuit, too.
That reminds me. What was her name again?
Kay.
Kate.
Kay.
Okay.
What does Kay even do this whole movie?
She's an assistant.
Eye candy.
Yes. No, but I'm serious. She's basically eye candy, but oh my god, I correct me if I'm wrong, Turner, but I'm not trying to be misogynistic here, but I don't think she actually contributes almost anything to this movie besides swimming in the river like a dumbass, almost getting yoinked, and then actually getting yoinked later so the plot can move along.
She causes tension between the two alpha males.
No, she's handed a couple of characters items.
Yeah.
Okay, they commit a cardinal sin here. They tell us instead of showing. They tell us that she's super smart. They tell us that later there's a scene where someone talks to her about how Mark pretty much just stole all of her work. They tell us all this stuff. They don't show, which is, show, don't tell.
Yeah. Oh my god, wait, this movie fails the, what's it called? The Bechdel test, I think? Where,
oh my god. Is there another woman in this movie?
No, there's not. So it fails the first part, because the Bechdel test, dear viewers, is there more than one woman in the movie? And if so, do they interact at all? And do they talk about something other than a man? Those are the 3 criteria you need to fill. It fails on the first one. There's only one woman here.
And Nikki, what did you say you said she was given character items?
Yeah, she probably handed a couple items to other characters.
So is it worse to just be a plot device or a shelf?
I shall answer that question as the resident woman. Yes.
At best, she's a plot device. At worst, she's a shelf.
And a shelf. That's bad. It's really, really bad. I point out that the biggest thing for all of this is a lot of the promotional stuff that was done for this movie was centered around this girl in that swimsuit and everything. I really think she was just for, look, it's a monster movie, but pretty lady.
Well, considering how old this movie is, this is the kind of movie that tropes like that were born from.
So I realized something that when we were watching the movie that I never mentioned, that I remember seeing stuff for this thing. When I was a kid, I would frequent a sandwich shop a lot with my family, and it had a pinball machine. And I remember staring at this girl in a white swimsuit for hours, thinking she was pretty. It was a Creature of the Black Lagoon pinball machine.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
So that's actually part of the reason why I'm heated, because even as a kid, I could tell that she was just eye candy.
All right. So moving forward, the captain chimes in because he's like, okay, I got an idea how you want to catch this thing. So the people out in here in the Amazon, we use something called rotenin or rotenol or whatever it was. I could never find a good spelling for it. And they drug the water and make the fish float up because they're paralyzed. It's awful, man. I think that's worse than just using dynamite to go fishing because then you poison the environment with a dynamite. At least it's a one and done thing.
Yeah, but dynamite makes great waves and causes danger and damage to ecosystem. This is just a little melatonin.
Turner, are you trying to advocate for dynamite fishing so that you can go do it?
Mark and David get into a dingy little rowboat and they start dropping the powdered rotenin all throughout the Black Lagoon. Meanwhile, the creature looks up at them and is like, what's they doing up there? Fast forward a few hours and all the fish in the lagoon are dead. White people using chemical warfare to displace the natives. Who would have thunk?
Damn it.
The whole crew are waiting around, noting that only the little fish are up. David mentioning that the creature might be dead from the harpoon gun wounds. The captain mentioning, maybe he's not dead. Maybe we should tie the rotenin down and make it go even deeper. So Mark and David get into the dingy rowboat again, and they just make another pass. And this time they drop discs of rotenin, and it goes way deeper. And then there's this part. And I made a note in my script because this is one of my favorite exchanges between Mark and David because it kind of shows their characters. And it literally, as they're out there dropping the drug into the ocean, the lagoon, something splashes and everyone gets super spooked. Literally every character has a repeater rifle and they pull it up and load it around or something. Dion and Nikki, can you read this next part for me? It is the exchange between Mark and David, and it shows kind of what their characters are going through.
What was that?
I don't know.
Come on.
I'm sorry, are you talking to me, Mark, or something out there?
Both, David. They won't believe it back home. None of them. I wouldn't believe it myself. Sitting here, waiting for some monster to appear. That's why we've got to take it back.
Why won't they believe, Mark?
Because we deal with known quantities, with knowledge we've accumulated up to now.
We've just begun to learn about the water and its secrets. Just as we've touched on outer space, we don't entirely rule out the possibility of some form of life on another planet. Then why not some entirely different form of life in a world where we're already know is inhabited by millions of living creatures?
We must have proof.
I'm done with you.
And this harpers back to the whole thing. Mark is so stupid. He has the fossil. He has all the proof he needs to at least get another expedition going if he really wanted to.
No, it's a plaster cast.
Yeah, just a plaster cast, man.
Yeah.
It's AI generated. We've been over this.
Actually, you know what? It could fall victim to the same situation that happened in Up, if anyone remembers that.
Oh my gosh, I only watched that movie once, man.
Where the scientists who are Okay, look, I'm going to be completely honest. If the scientists in Up were even halfway decent at their job, they would be able to know that those bones do work together.
Yeah.
Because that was like their whole thing. It's like, the bones don't work, you see? You're fucking idiots. If it comes from a real animal, of course it works.
I mean, humans still have tailbones, and we don't have tails anymore.
Yeah, but we could tell that it's there and how it mechanically does. Like, fuck you.
Maybe this came from the same era that the English were f***ing up those fossils.
Oh, God.
You know, that's a good reason.
I mean, that is the same era when we thought dinosaurs dragged their tails everywhere. So, after that scene, day turns to night, and the crew remain on edge as the non-native kookaburras blare in the background. Fun fact, the bird was introduced to all jungles around the world by white people because they expect jungles to sound like that. I'm joking, that's not actually true.
I was about to say, as a white person, I'm sorry.
No, I always find it funny that every single jungle in movies has kookaburras, even though it's like South America or something.
White people were responsible for so many other invasive species. Why not this one?
On behalf of the human race, I'm sorry.
Invasive kookaburra.
Yeah, it sounded like you said, I was going to say, you sounded like you said evasive species. Like, what the f*** did we put ninjas out there? There's ninjas in the lagoon, bro. I'm not going over there.
Oh, dude, the well-known shinobi lizards. Don't f with those.
I wanna stop real quick and mention to all the viewers that my sister is in my recording room at the current moment, listening to all of this, and she is crying.
Well, that's perfect. That means we have perfect. That's good. That means we have a good audience. We're funny, guys. You hear that? We're funny.
Dom, what was that you said about Teenage Mutant Ninja Lizards?
Those Teenage Mutant Ninja Lizards in the goddamn sewers, man. I'm sick of this shit. We got the subway rats. We got the cracked out hoodlums, and now this. I'm done, bro.
Don't forget the mutant, the mutant snapping turtle.
Oh yeah, he just hangs out in Central Park. Be careful, he'll stab you.
And the one human that has a problem with it all.
So everyone's just standing around with their guns out, and the creature emerges next to the boat. I love how he does this. He like eyes up the rope, the rope that's dangling into the water. He's like, yeah, all right, I could definitely work with this.
I'm seeing it. It's coming together in my mind's eye. I'm doing it.
So luckily, the creature from the Black Lagoon has Navy SEAL level training of being able to exit the water. Because I remember I've seen videos of Navy SEALs. That's like a huge thing they need to learn, is to exit water without making a sound. And clearly the creature can do it because he somehow gets onto their boat. And the pettiest thing ever, he bitch slaps one of their lamps into the water and then dives back into the water.
It's not petty, it's strategic.
This is the second lamp, by the way, that he's destroyed.
I don't know if anyone here has been trying to dive at night, but you can't see shit in the water. These idiots try to follow this creature into the water in the dead of night, and somehow they keep track of his stupid ass. And they don't even bring the spear guns with them.
Or a flashlight.
Nothing. And yet they follow him perfectly to his cave.
An even darker place.
They do underwater cave diving. Cave diving at night underwater. What the fuck? It's
What do you say, Turner, whenever we get into an impossible place and peak?
Here I am, balls deep in the devil's hole. If I break my rib cage, I might be able to squeeze through as long as the bat that keeps biting my nose doesn't come back.
It's like that meme, cave divers, whenever they see a 1 centimeter opening in the ground, and nicknamed the devil's.
And somehow squeeze your thick ass through it.
You know how we always talk about YouTube and you watch like one video on a side tangent, suddenly that's like your whole feed for like a month? I watched like one goddamn caving video, and it's like all I saw for like 2 months, but I actually did watch a lot of them, and it's true. People just hear about these like 3-inch spaces that the human body can barely bend through. They're like, oh, that sounds like a good idea. And then what happens? They get stuck and they die.
We are not cats, people.
I recently watched a short of Gold Chip, and now my YouTube feed is nothing but Gold Chip.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I haven't played Uma Musume in a month.
So somehow, Mark and David, through the miracle of Hollywood bullshit, because they're on a soundstage, so they have lighting everywhere, managed to navigate an underwater cave in the Amazon and surface inside the creature's goon lair.
At night.
The goon lair.
At night.
The goon
No,
lair.
it's his fucking Necron Awakening too.
I love it. Mark kind of jump scares David for a brief moment. It's like, huh! And that's pretty much it. The two of them find tracks of the beast as he literally stumbles out into the jungle like, oh, oh God, I think it's starting to hit.
They actually sends him on a little drunken nature walk before he eventually collapses.
Also, it's nice to know that the cave connects with the water and the land.
Somehow.
Yes.
Turner,
What?
it's you when you drink.
Shut up.
Okay, everyone. There was this one time we were doing a watch along with Turner. It was Dom, me, Turner, and Dion. We were watching episode 3 of Star Wars, and it got to the point where, oh yeah, Dennis was there too. But it got to the point where Turner's monitor turned off, and he was trying to figure it out for a couple seconds, and we just hear him over the mic say, "Guys, I know I'm too drunk to figure this out." And he just gave up.
Wasn't the actual issue you bumped your tower and you just dislodged the HDMI cable slightly?
I did. Yes, that's when I sobered up the next morning and I inspected. It's like, oh, the HDMI cable was a little loose, so I just put it back in. But it's so funny. Like, again, I don't really drink a lot, at all. So whenever I do, I always get profound observations about what it's like to be inebriated. And, the funniest thing is having that sharp clarity of knowing that you're too drunk to solve this.
Here's an episode for real jumpers in the future. Harry Potter, but every time someone casts a spell, take a shot.
Oh God.
Oh God, I would do that.
It would be a Patreon exclusive.
Yeah.
Or we would say something incredibly stupid and council-worthy.
Nah, we can put that on YouTube as long as we don't say anything too bad.
Yeah, I can't make that promise.
Back to the movie, though, can I just say something for a second?
Yeah.
This
Yes.
next portion is just a nothing sandwich, man. He has his little trip, into the jungle, and he, stumbles and falls over. And then just a whole lot of postulating and standing and yapping, and, nothing happens except the kill man is just absolutely tripping balls. He is on a journey of spiritual enlightenment. He is on the moon, brother.
Dom, I love what you just said there, but you're completely wrong because something does happen. Because guess what? The creature, while stumbling out of the forest, sees Kay and another Brazilian, and spotting his natural prey, goes straight for him and puts the guy in a chokehold.
While Kay does some really bad 50s acting and throws herself on the ground for no reason.
Screaming.
Oh my God, I love the way she falls on the ground. It's perfectly designed to let the creature pick her up.
I completely forgot about that.
I hate 50s acting so much, man.
I was defending 50s acting so hard when it came to the original Godzilla and everything, but oh my God. Was this a B-rated movie at the time, or was it highly grossing?
Did the rating system even exist at the time?
Oh God, I would have to look into it. I'm going to be honest. My whole idea of this movie is that I just know that it exists, and you got there's so many stinkers from that era that no one knows of, Creature from Outer Space. Who the hell's even heard of that? Creature from the Black Lagoon. Everyone's heard of that.
And I know I'm shitting on her a lot, but you know what, Steve? With the bad acting, she's so lucky she's pretty.
That's true.
God damn.
Wasn't that kind of the whole point of women actors back then?
Yeah,
Kind of.
except for Mary Tyler Moore. She was a amazing actress, along with Julia Andrews.
Oh, okay. I should send me those names later. I want to look into them.
Julia Andrews is Mary Poppins.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. It's not a Godzilla movie.
He's got you there.
Also, no one from the ship thought to bring a gun to shore.
Oh yeah, not even the harpoon gun.
Yeah, the guy that the kill man just offed had a machete, and he instantly grab machete, grab face, now choke.
You have a gun, dude.
Give Godzilla an umbrella and a British accent. I'd best bet Turner would remember.
Shut the up. All right,
anyway. Some
obscure
piece of Godzilla lore that everyone claims not to remember, but we know.
I mean, there are some funny pictures of him on set, giving you some woman a walk down the park, and he's holding an umbrella. It's really cute.
There's also his drop kick in a later movie.
That's way later. It's going to take us a while before we get there. So he takes the woman, and he's about to make off with his prize, and then Mark and David show up, and their combined privilege overwhelms him and makes him pass out. He just gives up, dude. He just passes out, and they put a net on him. Mark then walks up to it with his good old beaten stick and tries to kill the creature, and then David stops him.
Son of a completely forgot everything about this scene. I thought nothing really happened. I'm fucking stupid.
Why you take notes?
David manages to stop Mark from killing the creature, and the remaining crew put a net on top of him and take the zonked out creature and put it inside the bamboo cage inside the holding tank that's in the ship. David and Kay wonder if the beast is still alive, and Mark is like, "Why should you care? I tried to kill you." You shot him.
Science.
Science is the ultimate excuse.
And we don't know if the monster tried to kill Kay.
Yeah, they interrupted him before he did anything.
They didn't get to put his palm over her face. Yeah. Damn it.
We need to show this monster a movie that we watched the day before my wedding, the one about consent.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
There are not enough words in the Fishman alphabet to spell out the words consent.
Jesus
Sorry,
Christ.
that was a bit of an inside joke, guys.
Well, something else. I beseech you, Turner and Garrett, please, for this next part, it's super easy. Just put the image of the gill man in that bamboo cage that they fashioned for him, looking up at the camera, and just put the caption, "You got games on your phone?" That's what he...
Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox.
Okay, to everyone who watches this show, I will put a link in the description to a free part of our Patreon where you can find that image.
Because they really smelled their own farts on this one. During this next scene where they're planning and discussing, they keep showing the gill man floating in the bamboo cage, and they just keep showing it, and he's barely just kind of waltzing in the water, and he's staring directly at the camera, and it looks like a meme reaction image.
Oh my god, I actually have a headache. So while the fishman is zonked out of his mind on Rotenin or Rotenol, whatever the it is, Mark for the first time makes total sense, and he says, "Well, all right, Captain Lucas, we have the creature, you can leave whenever you want." And then David is like, "No, we have to make a thorough investigation of the area." Man, you have the find of the century. Count your losses and get the fuck out of there. There could be more of him.
Now I gotta maximize the amount of science we're doing.
No, fuck you.
No, we captured the guy that was trying to kill us, and now we can actually do further research.
No, we gotta stay for more profit. I mean science.
There are 4 dead Brazilians at the hand of this thing. You guys need to get out of there, dude. What if there's more of him? There's no way he's the last one.
The last fishman.
It's like sitting in a corner in a battle royale, rolling a chest or something, trying to get a legendary weapon while the circle's killing you. Just leave, bro.
Everyone goes below deck, and they leave Dr. Arnold Thompson, or Dr. Thompson, whatever, to look over the beast in the meantime. And he's having a grand old time smoking from his, Sherlock Holmes pipe and holding his Remington, whatever rifle. And soon the beast starts to slowly wake up, and I love the way he totally analyzes the cage. He keeps pushing up on it, yeah, oh, yeah, this could work.
Since they're so liberal with the fish, why didn't they just put more in the holding tank?
Because even though they're all scientists, and they're supposed to be incredibly smart, Steve, they're actually dumb as bricks.
Actually, they do mention that they're afraid that he might be dead, so I don't think they wanted to put more in the tank.
If he's dead, then putting more in won't matter.
Also, given the way they act through the whole rest of this movie, I don't think it's beneath them at this point.
Also, they assign someone to watch him, and then the dude doesn't watch him.
Like I said, dumb as bricks.
Even scientists aren't immune to the effects horror movie logic has on people.
I guess, man.
So as the Gill Man plans his prison escape, Kay comes on deck and has a conversation with Dr. Thompson, and Dr. Thompson is like, he straight up spells it out that, like, Kay, I see the way you are with David. Marry him already. Second of all, Mark is an asshole and stole all your work. You should not let him get away with this. And another thing, holy shit! The beast is like out of the cage. And he looks at Dr. Thompson and Kay, then doubles back to a lamp and slaps that thing, then continues to go after them.
Yeah, it's got a thing against lamps.
This is the first time he lays his hands on a white man.
And he doesn't kill him.
Yeah! But before he does that, the white man pulls up his Patronus, which just so happens to be a lamp, and tries to hold him back. Expecto Patronum!
Unfortunately, he f***ed up the incantation, so it gets him anyways.
Oh yeah, the beast goes in and palms both sides of his head, and I'm assuming he tried to crush his skull. He will attempt to distract me with lamp.
But then, what is it? Kay saves the day because she smashes an oil lamp on him.
Oh, it's such a cool shot, too. She just throws the fourth lamp at him, and it just, boom, just bursts into flames. And what a perfect setup for this stunt. There's literally water right there. The guy could just go right into the water.
Like, seriously, why do lamps seem to be this thing's kryptonite?
Maybe he doesn't like light.
It's much like how Godzilla feels about infrastructure. Fishmen hate fire.
There's just a primal instinct that tells you to just destroy that thing.
We're currently at 5 on our lamp count.
Wait, has he destroyed more lamps or Brazilians?
I think he's destroyed more lamps.
I don't know. We didn't count the Brazilians.
He's up to 4.
They don't tell you this, but you can just take Brazilians from the Black Lagoon.
Shut up!
I've killed 4.
That's terrible.
Oh my god, this episode is so cursed.
It is so cursed.
What do you think he'd do if he found a Brazilian with a lamp?
Oh, God.
Lamp first.
Wait, hold on. He walks into a lamp store run by a Brazilian family.
No, there's more lamps. There's more lamps. He goes for the lamps.
Okay.
God, Garrett, you need to cut so much of this out. If anyone actually from Brazil sees this, we're so
We're getting it, Camp.
I need to make it clear to anyone who hears this, we're pointing out why this is bad.
We are not on the side of racism.
I don't know. We're kind of like, including part 1, an hour and like 48 minutes into this whole thing, and we've talked nonstop about how he's racist to Brazilians. I don't think we're beating the allegations, boys.
Oh, we're not saying we're racist towards Brazilians. We're just saying from a perspective that dude went after the Hispanics first. That seems kind of sus.
That is an absolute fact.
Yeah.
Did you just say, from my point of view, the fish man is evil?
All right, so back on track. We fade out, and we find that Dr. Thompson has suffered from 4th-degree palm burns on his face. And they have to bandage him up and keep him down below deck.
With the window open.
That's later, but yes.
There is an amphibious monster going around, and they left the window open next to the injured guy.
Perfectly sized so that his palm could get through.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure that's not gonna come back and bite him later.
Nah, it's fine. He's totally fine now. Oh, by the way, this is the part that really irked me So in the aftermath of the attack, everyone agrees what happened. Mark's saying he would have been fine if he wasn't careless. And then David points out, 4 men dead so far. If he dies, what a wasteless use of experience and ability. What the dude?
More racism.
So you're telling me you can't? No, you're telling me you care because he was educated?
Where was all of this, like, remorse when the other guys died?
I know!
That reminds me of in our first part when Turner was just like, 3 people are dead. Someone care.
If it's the 4th people dead and now they care.
I guess the limit is 4 people. When there's 4 people dead, then they care.
And then someone who has an education gets attacked but survives. Then they start caring. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh my god. David then says that we need to leave. And so now he's back on the side of reason. And Mark is like, no, we need to capture him.
These boys cannot make up their mind, and they are flip-flopping back and forth all over the place, and it is giving me a giant ass maggot. Just leave. I don't care what you guys have a claw. Cool. You can do something with that.
They're flip-flopping back and forth like all the fish they paralyzed earlier.
Oh.
So David and Mark have this very heated argument. David ultimately wins, and Mark attempts to manhandle the captain, and oh my god, I love Captain Lucas. Literally, while he's manhandling him, he pulls up a knife and says, no, you see, Mark, I have been and always will be the captain.
Favorite line in the whole movie.
Look at me. I am still the captain.
He looked at him and went, you are the one in charge of these men, but I am the one in charge of the ship. Sit the fuck down.
Does anyone want to describe what the obstacle they encounter?
And the worst lookout ever?
I got it. All right. As they drift out of the lagoon, Mark is butthurt, like so butthurt, and they encounter 4 little sticks and a rock blocking their path in the water. Now, I would like to point out when they went under, it was a lot bigger, but from a layman's perspective on top of the water, my ass, who have been on boats and everything, would have looked at it and went, it's fine, I can just jump over that.
I cannot emphasize enough how pathetic of a barrier that they suddenly like, oh god, everyone stop!
Oh yeah, that's the thing, that they make such a big deal about what 4 sticks. They didn't even see how big it was underneath yet. You know, they didn't even like show any issues with the boat. Like, honestly, okay, hold on. Turner, you've gone boating with your dad more than I have,
yes,
right?
I love sailing with my dad.
All right, if your dad was to come across a simple little stick in the water, would he just continue sailing through it on a boat that big?
To be fair, we're usually out in a big bay, so we have the luxury of going around it.
Okay, then I want to ask you, then I'll go off of experience myself because I live where I live and it's a bunch of like lakes.
God damn it, Turner, it's called a hypothetical.
If I come across a stick, I just go through it.
Yes.
And then as soon as I realize there's resistance from my boat, then I go, this might be bigger than I thought. They didn't do that. No, they just looked at this tiny ass little twig in the water and went, that's a problem. How? No!
So these 4 twigs in a rock stop their boat completely, and everyone's like, holy that wasn't there before. This is so crazy. And then they hear LaGillman in the background. Someone shoots at him, and they smash cut to the rowboat completely shattered.
Also, from here on out, every decision they make is the opposite decision of what they should make.
Hey, Turner, can I backtrack to the captain really quick?
Go for it.
Our viewers won't actually see the lines that are being done. What'd you say the guy's name was? That the scientist?
Mark.
There's Captain Lucas, and then there's Dr. Mark, and he's the asshole.
Oh, right, Mark. Mark grabs the captain by his arm and starts holding him up by his shirt, and he was like, now you listen to me. And the captain pulls out a huge knife and holds it to his throat. It was like, you wish to say something, sir? Yes? Yes? Do you still wish to say something?
It's a great scene. It's one of the best scenes in the whole movie, honestly.
Favorite scene. Just that small little part is my favorite part of this movie. And he starts talking. He's like, go ahead and raise the anchor.
Okay, so going back forward a little bit, I just want to emphasize, in the amount of time it took the Gill Man to shatter that rowboat, that is an even more terrifying feat of strength than the whole, like, getting out of the net and shattering the wooden beam thing. Like, that's horrifying. I don't ever want to tango with that thing, ever. So they try to clear the blockage, and as they are like putting the metal chain around, like, or this metal cable around this giant, like, underwater tree, the Gillman swims up and is like, I ain't gonna have any of that, and just breaks the chain.
Now he gets aggressive.
Well, I mean, they shot him, and they drugged him, and they tried to kidnap him.
And they burned him.
I'd be pissed off too.
Justified crash out.
Yep.
Mark and David are forced to get into the water to clear the blockage. And down below, Mark insists that he will be the bait and that they can kill him together. This leads to a huge fight, and poor Dr. Thompson, with all of his bandages, are in the background. I was like, what the hell's going on? Why are you two fighting?
Don't they also accidentally hit him while they're fighting?
Yeah, kind of.
It looks like it does. With the, what was that, a flipper that I think they hit him with?
So whatever it is they're fighting with.
So David ultimately wins, and he gets ready to dive. As he attempts to put the cable back on around the tree, the Gillman stalks him before Mark comes in out of nowhere, armed with a spear gun. Mark pursues the beast, nailing the harpoon in his gut. Unfortunately, the beast just pulls it right out. Like you said, Steve, earlier, it looks like it was only like an inch into him. Like it did not.
Like I said, it's kind of like you go into the bushes and you get one of those little pricky stickers on your skin. And you got to pull
the prickers.
The prickers? Yeah, that's all it is to this guy.
Like he has come.
Very, very ineffective spear gun. I think when he shot the post earlier, that was like the only good shot with power that he could get.
Shit.
I think he broke the spear gun after that shot.
So then the beast that has like the combined strength of 4 gorillas starts tangoing with Mark underwater. He's so screwed.
The Gillman has returned more powerful than before.
Who would win? 100 men or 1 Gillman?
I thought the theory was, could 100 men take on a gorilla, not if 4 gorillas could take on a man.
I don't know. If the one dude has observation hockey, maybe he can do it.
So David manages to attach the cable and then swims over to try and help Mark, but he's a little too late. Also, during this whole sequence, do you guys remember that whole bit where it looks like David shoots the cameraman? It looks like he dead on shot the cameraman, and the camera literally reacts almost as if the guy got shot.
It's like in Mountain Monsters, we just want to see the cameraman just get dragged away into the darkness.
Oh, quick little mention about that. I see our metrics. Consistently, people keep watching that episode. We need to do another Mountain Monsters.
Next.
After the death of Mark, everyone mourns, and David thinks the best way out is on land. And the captain tells him that just the mosquitoes would kill him, let alone anything else in the jungle.
I do not remember that line.
Yay, malaria! Right? That's the disease you get from mosquitoes, malaria.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But it's like that one Family Guy thing where Peter or Joe are like sticking Quagmire with like every disease known to man, and he already has it. So Peter goes on a whole African safari, finds like some bug that's never been seen before, and he's like,
No, it's just a mosquito.
It was a mosquito.
and he finds it and brings it back to Quagmire. He's like, all right, nobody's ever seen this before. You cannot have this. Sticks him with it. Face immediately swells up and he dies.
So what he said was, when he says, like, what this is has no name. There's no way you can have it. That scene popped up on my TikTok earlier today.
Yeah.
So they need to come up with a solution. They need to get the tree out of the way because the jungle's a no-go. All right, the set of Anaconda is shooting over there. They can't. That thing's just gonna get them.
They ran out of space on their stage. They can't go any further.
So David, the captain, and everyone on board kind of comes up with an idea of like, what if we use the rotenol in like a spray gun, and we use it to keep the beast at bay because it's the only thing that seems to work on him because harpoon guns clearly don't do jack. So they go down below deck and they start preparing the spray gun. And as this happens, the kill man gets back on the deck and he starts shimmying his little hand through the portcullis and tries to finish off Dr. Thompson.
because they decided that the doctor needed some fresh air while he slept. Them dumbasses.
And because because the doctor has bandages on his face, he's like, he's trying to get everyone's attention before Kay screams, and they just like swat his hand like back.
The only thing that comes to mind in that scene, Turner, is Ninja Brian in the animated shorts when his eyes get really, really big.
Well, this is what I was thinking of earlier, where like when they swat his hand away with like whatever, like rolled up newspaper or whatever they have, they hit Dr. Thompson while they're doing it.
Bad fishman! No fishman! Off the doctor!
I mean, they literally are smacking Dr. Thompson like in the thigh with whatever it is and hurting him even more because there's no space to swing properly.
They set up the war crime gun, and David goes underwater.
War crime gun?
Yeah, because he's armed with chemical warfare. So he goes back underwater in an attempt to reattach the cable onto the tree.
Alone, by the way.
Alone.
Oh, yeah?
Because no one else is brave enough.
No, didn't Asshole McGee offer to go with him to watch his back? And then he was like, no.
That happened before. Then Mark died.
Yeah, Asshole McGee died.
Oh yeah, Mark's dead now.
Either way, he goes alone.
Yes, he goes alone. And the creature shows up. And then he blows his whole load into the creature's face.
I'd like to point out that the color of this drug is very unfortunate.
Even if it was yellow, it still looked like white.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a black and white movie, so it's very unfortunate that they didn't dye it black or something.
Well, fortunately, at the time they filmed this movie, humanity's brains were not as disgusting as Bauer's are, so...
Have you seen China censor blood?
Well,
Again, that's in the future, in the modern age.
Using the Rotenol gun, he's able to get enough time to get the cable around the thing. And rather than try pulling it up with the winch, they have the bright idea to reverse the boat and just yank all that stuff out of place. And then when they're topside, we see the hand. Ooh, woo.
God, they love this hand, man.
Yeah, the hand comes up. And I love how he boards the ship because while getting up, he decides to, this fence. All right, now I'm getting up. Once again, the Beast uses his Navy SEAL training to get on board silently and abducts Kay, taking her to the Goon Cave.
I'd like to point out that she is being abducted in an outfit that she was not promoted to be abducted in.
She's not wearing that outfit. What a shame. So in the cave, this is one of my favorite behind the scenes things I learned. Do you remember that part where he has to really carefully shimmy her through the narrow cave passage?
Yeah.
In reality, he accidentally bonked her head like really bad, and they had to like,
Oh, no.
and they had to like get an EMT and makeup crew on site to cover it up so they could reshoot again.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
There's like a pretty famous photo of like her being attended to by some paramedics and the creature from the Black Lagoon looking over them like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Hold on. You gotta put that picture in the thing.
I'll put a link into the Patreon.
Is that going to be something like 10,000 years from now when we're just all dead and gone and like futuristic humans find our channel from eons ago and they find that picture and they're just like, whoa, look at these ancient primitive humans and the monsters they had to fight.
They must have been wiped out pretty early on in their history too, because it's black and white, you see.
Color was invented in 2055.
Oh yeah, I found the picture that you're talking about. So she's leaned against the rocks, and EMT is like a nurse with the the classic 50s nurse gear is looking over her head. You've got David looking over her and has his hand above her, and then Mark's looking over the nurse, and then the doctor's looking over Mark, and then you got the fisherman just squatting going, you good?
Send that photo to everyone in the class while we go forward. All right, so David follows into the dark, wet cave and finds a leftover bat from the Dracula set. It just comes out of nowhere, dude. I had to mention it.
Very random.
It just comes out of nowhere. Eventually, he finds Kay splayed out on top of, like, the master rock or whatever. The beast arises out of some shallow waters nearby and attempts to kill David. But the captain and Dr. Maya arrive at time and light that mofo.
They finally get their guns trained on him.
Yeah.
And light him up to hell. They do not hold back.
Unload, boys! Unload! Rattle it!
Dust this bitch!
And unfortunately, the creature from the Black Lagoon may be harpoon-proof. He's not safe from Smith & Wesson.
and then the creature slowly walks out of the cave in pain, and they're following him with the guns. And then I think it's David. He's like, wait, no, let him go.
He's had enough.
And then the creature dives into the water and just dies.
That's the end of the movie.
In classic 50s movie fashion, that's where it ends.
It just ends.
How, did they get back home? Like, what the f***?
Oh, no, everybody died from malaria. Little do we know, all of those scientists actually died later because they were, they contracted some sort of disease from swimming in that river.
No, that's Godzilla.
What did I say when we were watching this movie towards the end? We were wondering how this movie's going to end. And I was just like, if we consider the pattern from the Godzilla movies, the movies of this time, it's probably going to end just in the next couple seconds. Less than 30 seconds later, this just ends.
Oh my,
Yep.
I remember I busted gut laughing because your timing was perfect. And that's the end of the movie. No resolution. No, we don't know what the hell happens to the rest of them. Yeah, that's it.
Don't even know if they unlocked the passageway.
I mean, the Gill man's dead, so yeah, there's nothing stopping them from unblocking it or calling for help.
Until they find out that it's a surviving population of Gillmen and there's like 50 of them upon them.
And they want revenge for their fallen brethren.
That would explain all the Swamp Monster episodes in every TV show ever.
Yep, they're all referencing this. All right,
Yep.
So that's the end of the movie. Who would like to give their review first?
No, you.
I mean, I got a whole thing. I'll go. It's been a while since I went first. All right. First of all, I'm going to give this movie a 4.5. And I'm being a little gracious here, and I'm pretty sure everyone else is going to give a lower score than me. The only reason I'm giving it any leeway is that this film kind of marks the end of an era where, again, it was the last Universal monster film. That's about as much as I'm willing to give it, because in every way, shape, and form, this movie is inferior to Gojira, the movie that came out the same year that had less technology, worse cameras, and even a smaller budget. And it's a far superior film. The pacing, the tone, the acting, the respect towards women. I mean, like, honestly, I'm being serious, dude.
What respect towards women?
To be fair, though, everything is inferior to Godzilla for you.
I'm aware of that, and I fully get that. But, like, no, I genuinely think that if, like, I gave Godzilla a 10 out of 10. This movie's a 4.5. I'm sorry. This movie has horrible pacing, and while I looked into it, it was super novel at the time to show the creature this boldly, and I appreciate that they were trying something new, but as history has told us, showing the creature this much just kind of ruins it. So, yeah, I'm giving this a 4.5.
All right. I'll go next. 5.
Oh, okay.
This movie is quite inferior to Godzilla, but it is very funny just in how bad it is.
Oh, I see where you go.
There are a lot of moments that I just thought were hilarious, like the woman going out and swimming in the middle of the Amazon River without telling anybody. How the creature just, like, palms the people's faces just to kill them.
No, don't do it! Don't!
Take this, my final technique. Palm strike.
It was the boss. Gentle fist.
Anything else?
The captain scene with putting the knife to Mark's throat, that was hilarious.
Nikki, you want to do your review?
Sure. I'm going to give this a very lenient 4.
Okay.
I really wanted to give this a lower rating, but I had to sit here and actually think about the impact that this movie had on media. There are multiple references to this movie made in most kid shows now. I know there's a classic Kim Possible episode and a couple other Disney Channel episodes that do the same thing. There's always that classic, monster living in the lake or whatever. And I have to respect that to a degree. Also, any movie that makes it on Elvira's late night show, I've got to respect that. It's Elvira. That being said, this movie infuriated the hell out of me. It pissed me off so much. I had a giant migraine after I was done watching it.
Damn.
It is a good American monster movie, but comparing it to Godzilla is not fair because Godzilla was so much better. In fact, I remember finishing this movie and telling Turner that I would rather watch Raids again, before watching this movie again.
Golly.
Damn.
I don't think it's that bad.
So it's not that bad. It just pissed me off that much. They wasted so much camera time on filming her swim, and it was so idiotic to me that they let her that she would just go swimming in one of the most dangerous rivers in the world. Also, the hand palming and everything, it could have been so much better, in hindsight. And I know it's a product of its time and everything, but, I'm also going to sit here and go, you have other movies that came out around the time that are just so much better and did way better pacing than that. So I will stand by that. It's a 4. I will not be watching this movie again, ever. But I will give it a 4 just based off of the cult classic impact that it has had on society.
That's fair. That's really fair.
And everybody should at least watch it once. I will say that. You should at least watch it once, just to say you did.
It's definitely a piece of film history. I do believe that it should be seen at least once.
I agree with basically everything Turner and Nikki just said. I'll continue to be the champion of I can appreciate a film for what it was at the time of its release, and looking at it objectively, they, like Turner said, they had a 3D camera capable of being underwater. They were really proud of the suit. The acting wasn't horrid. There's the 50s acting, though. Yeah. But as a piece of culture, of film history, of pop culture, I can respect it. I, again, didn't feel like my time was wasted watching it, and plus I get to shoot the shit with these morons while we're watching it the whole time anyways.
Hell yeah.
So, for all those reasons, I'm actually going to be a slight, what's the word I'm looking for? Whatever, I'm going to go against the grain slightly. I think it's actually a 5, but I'm going to give it an extra 0.5 for its cultural significance.
All right, Steve.
Go the last one. Complete the mission.
Okay. But I'm only doing it because you said it nicely.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Steve.
I don't give a shit about cultural significance or anything.
Ah, damn it.
This movie had awful pacing. They were way too stuck in their, oh, look at this new thing. It's cool, right? I'm not gonna spoil the Demon Slayer movie or anything, but there was something like that. I went to see it with Dom. Holy shit.
You're going to need to fill me in on that later. I'm very curious.
Just for anyone who's seen it, and you will know exactly why I disliked this movie. Everything from the beginning to, oh wait, no, we're going to pump it full of bullets at the end, and then David's like, oh wait, no, let it go. What the f*** is the point of that?
Because it had enough.
I was trying to say at that point, that was inhumane as fuck. It's clearly about to die. Don't let it suffer.
No, but just the pacing of this movie really killed it for me. The every time the monster showed up on the screen, blowing out my ears. No, I hated it so much. It really got on my nerves. I'm giving this movie a 3.
Could have been worse.
All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. Divide this number by 5. We give this movie an average of 4.4, below average.
Slightly below average.
People hate us.
No, I'm very proud that I decided to stick to it, that 4 does not mean it's bad. It just means it's below average. Because IGN kind of ruined the out of 10 system for all of us, because they had some sort of internal mandate that they will deny it, but everyone knows that it's like, remember, if it's not an indie game, nothing lower than 7.
Yeah, basically.
I remember there were like years where like Call of Duty, like even the worst one ever was still a 7 out of 10 or something.
Will they get paid off?
Yeah, literally.
Shh. No. They don't get paid off. They get the rights to have advertising.
Oh, right.
Just like how it's not bribing a politician, it's lobbying and donating.
All right, here's an interesting question. Gilman versus T-Tar.
T-Tar. Tyranitar can level a mountain, apparently.
But he's only 6 feet tall.
In my head, that is like 15 feet tall.
Gilbert isn't even block level.
Y'all think we should watch another Universal monster next Halloween?
I would love to watch, maybe not next Halloween, we might do something different, but I would love to watch more Universal monster movies, because I've never seen any of these. This is actually the first time I ever saw the Gill Man.
We should probably do Halloween next Halloween. That sounds redundant as
Actually, we do have, one of our watchers suggested we watch Halloween, and you know what? We should totally do it.
I did see that, actually.
I'm down.
The movie Halloween.
I don't know that one.
Really? It's Freddy Krueger.
No, that's Michael Myers.
Or sorry, Michael Myers. God damn it, I fixed it up. Now I look stupid. Cut that out. Garrett, no!
All right, so I think we're about to wrap up.
Plug in the Patreon again.
Give us your money.
Do you want to plug it? Go for it.
Sure. Speaking of which, you should go and check out our Patreon and check out the unedited version of this podcast where we curse and say a lot. We canonically curse more than Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss combined, so that's fun. Also, go and see our watch along that we have and unedited versions. Please pay us money so we can pay our wonderful editor. I'm not joking. Turner?
And lastly, if we get enough support, we'll eventually, go weekly instead of bi-weekly.
Because we still need to make a living.
Yes, we do.
Look, here's some content for the Patreon.
I am not censoring all that. You can go to hell, Dom.
I really want to do drunken movies on the Patreon.
To what? Wait. Say that again. I didn't hear you.
I said I really want to do drunken movies on the Patreon.
Oh, we're definitely doing the Star Wars one again for Patreon at some point.
I need to do the Harry Potter one.
Oh, yeah, that one too. That would be really good. All right. Well, that's all for now, troopers. We've analyzed the data, dissected the plot, and emerged victorious. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast, and join us next time for another sci-fi deep dive. Oh, God, I'm about to... What?
And you need to redo this, Turner.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We love you all.
I was about to burp really bad as halfway through that.
Do you want to redo your goodbye, sir?
To end the episode on a not weird note. No, I don't even know how to top that, honestly. No, just go home. We're done.
No, just leave it.
Look, dude, this is Real Jumper signing off. Have a nice day, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for jumping with us, y'all.
I'm gonna kill all of you in your sleep.
Oh, thank God, finally.